Hello everyone, it's me Kano here. Because it's on a Sunday night, I decided to not stream this, but we were doing some Princess SMP lore today. I'm going to be joining in with a meeting. What exactly happened? So that is the plan for today. Apologies I'm not streaming it, so I'm not getting your guys' live reactions. This week's going to be kind of crazy. Actually, probably by the time this gets uploaded, it'll already be midweek. But it's just crazy schedules. I apologize that there won't be stuff happening at all. But yeah, but hopefully everything here will be pretty good for ya. Excuse me, there's a burp. And yeah, that's really about it. I'm just gonna playlist figure out what my I saw it. Why am I not touching fantasy playlist? There we go. Ta-da, fantasy playlist. It hasn't been updated in over a year. Back when I was doing Eden, I was like, oh man, they have a new playlist update. So cool. Hasn't been touched in that while. So, anyways, we're about to hop in and do some lore. So, hopefully you will join along. Haha, tee. All right. Well, we are here. Needs to be fine. Let's see here. I'm just gonna. I don't know why suddenly all of my waypoints decided to be back. What happened? Why are all my waypoints suddenly on all of a sudden? That is quite unusual. Right, turn these all off. That is quite peculiar. Even seems like my map has been updated for some reason, because I'm like, it's not showing what I usually see here for the map at all, actually. Did my map get cleared? Oh. Interesting. Okay, I'll have to check that out eventually. It's a little bit concerning. But alright. Well then, with that in mind then, and everyone, hello. It's me here, Chancellor Kano. We're going to be spectating on some activity that'll be happening. I don't mind any of this stuff. It was just, there was a festival that was held by the mermaids recently that I decided to attend. It'll be quite fun. And so I did that and had a very nice time overall. But it meant that, well, I didn't want to be there personally. Mostly just because of everything that happened recently. Be messing with any. So I instead decided to go in secret, and it's quite nice. I do think Anthony caught me at some point or another, or at least saw that I was actively doing things. But we're fine. Everything is all good. But I have a lot of random things out of these chests that I got from when I was walking through the woods. So I might as well put some of these. You know, maybe I'll finally donate them to the lovely chests of things that everyone else has. I'll keep the slime balls for myself. I found those randomly, which is quite nice. I was not expecting to find some slime balls. I'm going to take these, make sure I put them together so I can sorted, obviously, which would be quite good. Together, I just need to go back to the train station. I saw there are a lot of random ones that are just kind of hanging around, which is very unusual. I was not expecting that. Might as well, because I've got to turn this happening here. Alright, let's see here. So let's go there. Take care of the basic bow. Pick it up in.
He teleported to me.
My map seems for some reason. What's happening?
I'm assuming it was an
why is the map not showing everything that I usually wanted to see? Why is it not showing players? Interesting. Settings get changed. Happening? That's my guess. Possible that players have been map. It used to be shown, but I think maybe they changed, which is I got so used to depending on that as a reference point, but I guess it's not there anymore. Unfortunate.
Mom, get out of my room. I'm doing my intro.
Keep those things in mind. I'm hearing them all talk. Show self, show players. So that is on.
Anyway.
Altered. This, I wonder.
I think he just teleported to you.
Well, if that point, if it's not really keeping up, is it? It'll be actually serving a purpose, so just need to. Otherwise, it's gonna be quite annoying to not be able to actually look at anything. That's gonna be really strange. I'm so used to it. Alright, let's turn that map. Okay, we want to show hide minimap. Goodbye, minimap. Ah, so tragic. I can't see anything anymore. My brain's not going to function the same way it used to. Alright, well, I guess I have to bear with it. Got the sneakies. That's an enderfish up there. Why is it? That is tragic. Okay.
Annabelle.
Kingdom. I'm like, I'm hearing them every time. This is gonna be so annoying. Ugh, well, let's get moving. As they see me, pardon me. Just move it. Have a nice day. Goodbye. So weird. I don't even know if they're supposed to even see that, but you know what? My whole brain is frazzle-dazzled, so you know, I'm just gonna bother. I used to know everyone is, and now I have no idea. It's just really strange. Alright, well, I guess. Oh, snap. A little bit. For this game we had. Let's see here. Curves. Okay, there we are. Let's label that to our area. And that's for us. We are starting with our chicken, which is getting a bit concerned. Add some of that soon. But super urgent. Let's see here. It's on. I just want to see. Actually, can I make any more? I possibly can. Because that's the chicken. Right, that's. Even on to make that we need. Yes, baked potatoes. That's what we're missing. Okay, so we have those. And then is it things we need that probably we're missing right now? Yes, it is. Okay. And that's fair. We can make do with that. So we need parrots, red. Okay. Grab all these. Okay. I'm gonna go to music is very menacing, all things considered. It's like, why is it so loud? Okay. Alright, so get some onions from the go all the way down. Specials. We can get there and we can take care of business. I feel like a blind bat right now. Very disconcerting. I'm so used to relying on it that suddenly it's like, what's happening here? I'm not getting my minimap information. I have no idea what's happening. Ah! Oh no, don't tell me. They added a wall. Are you kidding me? Oh, no. Changing my kingdom. They have to do. Very strange when you set things affecting the way you send them to. Don't. You're insane it. Prices here. Because I like things the way they are. Very distressing when they're not. Is there that? Wonderful. Got enough space to do anything. We will just here for now. Rest. Oh, that's so handy. Someone that's recent. Unexpected. Okay. That. As. Right. Let us then start the problem of what we were about to do, which was, well, get this all. So let's go. Not going to fit very well. That's why we got a rubber box. So that okay. Some. So let's go. Yeah. That. Baked potatoes. Chicken. Rolls. Bread. What am I missing? I have onions. Okay, so that's all. We just need to make the bread fit. It's my bad. Okay. Bread time. Oh, yeah. Okay, so bread and eggs. No. Egg. Chicken. Rolls. Carrots. Baked potatoes. Lovely. All that. Our stuffed. Okay, then let's start getting with our bowls. Then put the desperately ignore the carrots. And we got 2 bowls left. That is not good. It's fine, I guess. I can eat the bread, I suppose. Spread it a little bit. Invisible and let our hunger deplete. So we can faster with the saturation and all. Okay, should be fine. And to be enough. Go, eat the bread. Yeah, okay. I'll put this way. So let's go and do. Okay, so let's go take these. That's back to base. We need to do things in. Okay. It's like, oh, you know, it's gone. I can't see things, but you know, I still want it. I want to be able to see things. I'm just upset that my maps are all gone. I used them to keep track of where I've been, and now I can't tell anymore. Okay. Well, this is nearly. These are all the minecarts I had earlier, so we'll out. Oh, yes, there we are. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we got lots of roast chickens we can put inside here. Nice. We can fill that all up. Beautiful. Alright, just a box of roast chicken. Lovely. Okay, let's go take the food back. I suppose we'll just get intrepid and figure out where players are. Rain. Expecting the map to sub did, but I suppose I had no control over that situation. Controls this place. She plans. Oh, there's a bit of lag there, wasn't there? Yes, that's fine. Can't hear myself think. Okay, let's head back to our smart as all. Hey there, everyone. We're back. Apologies for tap. Let me get those away. Eggs go here. Go now. Ours. Urgently. I still need to give this to Bjorn, and I've not had time yet. Urgent thing. Oh yes, my pickaxe is nearly done. I probably should get. I could either repair it, but it doesn't. To use new one, which we have. File. We can enchant it. Nourishment for now. Good for invisibility, but not necessarily most important enough. Chicken we can just carry along with us everywhere we go. Alright, well that's fine. Then perhaps whatever I worth being privy to them. Possible. I don't know if I've necessarily been invited to this. I just know it's happening. Even more interesting, because if I'm not invited, well then, problems. I suppose I could reach out to lovely Annabelle and see what she has in mind to say, but who knows? Perhaps I'm unsure. So I'll just have to see. I can see everyone's troubles. But you know, that's fine. I am perpetually totally fine. I guess I'm just magical. Alright, let's see here. So, actually, take these both. Two. Some more. I forget. Outer available. Thanks. Oh. Content. Hey. Bees now. Drop these so that way the bees would spawn. Yeah, this is weird. My vision feels so different. Good anyway. Oh, oh no! Someone got turned into a zombie. That's tragic. Hold on a second. Let's take care of you in here. Come on, lad. Get in here. Right. Aha! You can't open the door. You are a noob. For now. Poor man. Poor Finn. There's a few people here. Just dealing with tragedy. Alright, so said then. So let us let's go. See if I can figure out where perhaps heirs have, assuming they are indeed. I don't think that, well, the meeting was at 7, apparently my time, on the hour, then which would be quite a something, I suppose. Where are they? For some reason, come to me to tell me I was here. So you think I know about what's happening with the plans? Because otherwise, I'm just sitting here doing nothing. And, you know, I'm not doing my job as advisor, and I really should be. I've been not actually very privy to a lot of the discussions that have happened a lot.
Did anyone hear that? Oh, never mind.
Hear what?
It's just me. I'm going crazy.
Yeah, I think you are going crazy. We'll just wait for
What?
them out here, and then they can. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
How
Hi.
are things going?
We're fist
Um,
bumping. You want a fist bump?
Oh, I see. Actually, I don't have my shield with me. I can't fist bump, apparently. Unfortunate. I'll have to pretend. But how are things going?
Waiting.
Or
Mhm.
what?
The Netherians.
The Netherians.
Ah, yes.
We have a meeting today.
Okay, so well, I knew about that. I wasn't sure if we were going there or if they were coming here. So that's
They're coming here.
Oh,
I
right.
assume since I extended the request, right?
Yes. I mean, I gave them the letter that you asked for. I didn't read it, so I didn't know what it said. But I assume that's the case then, if that's what you asked for.
Right. Or we could message them and ask if they are
That's what I
coming.
told you to do in the first place.
You know what?
Well, you
Listen.
should do that. You should ask them.
No more fist bumps for you.
Oh,
Wow.
well, no, okay.
Oh.
JK, what's that?
Do you mind messaging them? Or
I don't mind. No, I don't. It's just I'll message Princess. See what's the hold up. Yeah, Princess Morgan.
How many people are coming over?
I extended the invitation out to more. Oh, never mind. She messaged me.
Oh, what'd she say?
She said, we are ready to attend the meeting whenever. You are welcome to come through. Oh, that's in all caps.
Everyone got that cap there?
Hi. Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. I was a bit distressed today. Usually I have a very good sense of, my elven sight gives me some, indication of where people are and what things are happening in the kingdom. And I woke up and I saw that my insight seems to be a bit clouded. So I'm just a bit, disgruntled is all. Other than that, I'm doing all right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yes, I forgot to mention something to you. A couple of the elven people came to me yesterday stating that they were rather concerned about a hooded figure walking around with a box full of the anti-hero letters.
Oh.
Yes. I requested that Kaya build a guard station with a watchtower.
Okay.
For more defense, and there's apparently something else that happened that also constitutes a guard station, if you want to share that.
Yeah. Apparently, Maholia. To preface, she's fine. She's completely fine. She's alive. If it wasn't evident
That's
already.
a really great thing to preface it with.
Oh, she was attacked by bounty hunters.
Again?
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 Well, no. Did you not remember the shambles that her room was in?
That's what
recently?
I'm
we're
referring
talking
to.
about.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh, so you did know.
well, I didn't know. I just knew that something happened. I didn't realize necessarily that it was like bounty hunters specifically, but I assumed it was something of the sort.
Yes, yeah. She's fine. She
We got attacked inside the
we
castle.
took care of it.
I know it's been quite concerning to me. I just haven't had time to think
Yeah.
about it. There's been a lot of things to worry about.
We need better defenses.
Well,
I'm working on it. It's hard to do a lot of night things with one night.
that is very fair. But don't you have Isn't that the new knight, Pink, that's joined recently the ranks?
I believe she's slightly hesitant on joining us after the events of the ball, but I could approach her again. I'll see how she feels about it.
That's fair. And you have Sir Avant as well too.
He likes to keep to himself. I don't know. I feel like he has his own things to attend to.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know.
So we have more. It's not that we don't have people. Just all very reticent people.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do some sort of motivational event for them, after the events of the ball and how things went. Perhaps it'd be good to raise morale. Our
Yeah.
local heroes. Maybe we could even use it as part of your training, Anthony.
What training?
Training?
The lessons that I've been meaning to teach you and I've not had time to do so. About the
I
laws and...
actually learned the laws.
Alright. What's the first one? That's what I thought.
Sorry, I went deaf. Murder. Murder is not allowed in the kingdom.
Alright, okay. What's the second?
Thievery. Thievery is not allowed.
Okay, third.
Trees are sacred. We must replant.
Okay, fourth.
Invisibility. It is not allowed on castle premises.
Are you reading from a cheat sheet?
No, I actually learned them.
Okay. Okay.
After the ball, there's just been a lot going on.
Well, I'm glad that you've taken the time to learn.
Yes, I'm glad
Okay.
to see that you've had time to review. I'm impressed that you took that upon yourself. Well done.
Yeah, the classes were taking a little bit too long to happen.
Well, there's a lot of things to go on as an advisor, and someone likes to sleep in on days when I'm awake, and then there are times when I'm sleeping and you're doing things. So it's part of the circle of life.
I guess so. We have a different routine.
Yes, precisely. We have different duties to. But anyways. Well, then I suppose training's not entirely necessary, but it would be nice. Or perhaps if Lady Annabelle wants to take it on herself, you could do something. Raise the morale.
Yeah, hopefully. The last couple days have been pretty busy, but
Hello.
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 Princess
Good day.
Lena.
Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
Lena.
Hello.
Lady Lena.
Thanks.
Lady Karma.
Hello, Lord Anthony.
I brought 2 of my knights, but they won't be a pester. They'll be meandering about, probably taking a look at the shops and hanging about should we any of us need them. So.
Okay.
Sounds like we're not even around.
Oh, I don't know if you've met them. The one in full armor is Sir Malachi, and then the gentleman beside him is Knight Lucario.
How are you? It's nice to meet
This
you.
is
Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Lady Annabelle, Princess Annabelle.
Lady.
Very nice to meet you, Lady Annabelle.
Very nice to meet you as well. If you like, we can show you to where we can hold the meeting.
That would be awesome.
Shout if you need us. We'll just be...
Sounds good.
I mean, they're close.
I'm so unsure of himself.
Malachi doesn't get a lot of freedoms, so if I'm like, "Hey, go do whatever," he's like, "Oh,
Are those
Sure.
self-imposed or things that you've required him to do?
Is this a party that we're going to?
a little bit of both.
Whatever?
I see.
he's available. Should I need him?" And,
I missed a jump. That's embarrassing.
he needs direction
Such a
sometimes.
pretty tree.
Oh,
Leaves.
it's a secondary greenhouse. What is this?
Oh, I made this a while back. It's
Oh.
with some items from the end that Advisor Ira gave to me. So
Oh.
Those are, oh, it's beautiful.
Hmm.
I can't
Very
wait to
nice.
smell them.
you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Oh
Is
yes, I
there
don't know
assigned
if you
seating?
guys.
No, you can sit wherever you would like, honestly.
Lena's like, "Oh my gosh, so many choices."
So many choices and such riches of plenty. Here, I'll go in the middle.
Well, Anthony, how about you sit
Sit
in
wherever you'd
the
like.
center so you can get a good look at everyone?
Okay.
Left and right,
Wonderful.
in front, side to side, beautiful.
Would you like me to stay?
I-
Lady
Um,
Annabelle.
If you feel like you can, if you want to, you can. Or you can go catch up with the other guards if you would like.
I'm okay.
Okay.
I'll stay.
Okay. Good to know.
Oh. They don't bite.
Okay. So I'm
Right.
not.
Night Kai has met them before.
I'm not very sure on how proceedings go within like these types of meetings. I am very new, so please bear with me. I do have like some topics I do want to touch on, but if you would like to start off, you are more than welcome to.
Well, I will say that you had called me to this meeting, and it was regarding things previously discussed, correct? So I would assume that it is potentially along the lines of courting happening, friendship. I'm not quite sure.
Yes, so I was mainly just wanting to touch on previous agreements that you've made with Maholia, as I'm currently acting in her place since someone didn't want to do it.
Excuse me.
And I just wanted to go over any sort of agreements or anything that I should be made aware of that you have made with her previously that should still be upheld. And just a couple other things. If you want to talk about courting, we most certainly can. Yes, but
no, I mean, the main agreement and something that we were looking to do was due to a specific incident. I hastily closed my borders, and Maholia was more than accepting and acknowledging of the reasons behind why, and has since helped me to maintain a decent side of living within the Nether, via overworld materials and vice versa. There is a trade system. Should you require any Netherian materials, you may ask. The only things that are off limits for asking are the main exports, which are netherwort, netherite, blaze powder, blaze rods, soul sand, and a few other Netherian materials. But should you need foliage, should you need wood or quartz, we have a system in place to do those. It's usually a trade system. However, quartz, I want to offer unlimited.
okay. That sounds fair. I wasn't aware that there was some sort of trade system in the works, so that's very good to hear.
Yes, and then the same thing goes if I require an item, I usually ask, or if we end up taking anything, sometimes I will end up getting a customs bill for it, and you will.
I was not the one who sent it.
what-
That was Princess Maholia.
I understand. I'm just saying. But there's usually, like I said, a trade system. We also have, I know a good portion of my subjects have money as well, and they have made purchases of cobblestone and other things that they may need that we don't have access to in the Nether readily. That has just kind of been a decision of what is fair, of what is being traded, sapling for sapling, you know, with diamonds for an X amount of quartz, etc., etc. In regards to the allyship between our kingdoms, standard as follow: we do not go to war with each other. We do not go to war for each other, or we go to war for each other. Should it be requested of the other kingdom. Things like that. I'm not sure. I don't have Advisor Fang here, so these are things that I don't know if yourself or myself or Kano wants to jot down, and then we can make an official documentation and have both yourself, myself, and both our advisors to sign. Unfortunately, I will not be signing anything today because I do not have my advisor here.
That's perfectly fine and understandable. I'm sure that something can be drafted after this meeting if we want to put it down on official paper, other than it just being like a verbal agreement that we have with each other. I don't mind doing that. On the topics of other alliances, I understand that there was an issue at some point with us, with, I think it was Maholia giving some sort of something to the mermaids. I'm not exactly what it was.
Oh, I believe there was a miscommunication between her and I, a personal one, regarding water breathing potions.
Oh,
Or-
okay.
Yeah, it was a matter of that's something that she requested we make for her so that she could go to the Mermaid Kingdom and, you know, be able to breathe underwater while visiting. And then she made a trade with them. And it was the water potions.
Ah, okay.
From an outside perspective, it looked deliberate, but her and I discussed it, and it was amended.
Okay. It's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
I did just want to, like, touch on, like, some bases and make sure everything is, you know, I'm aware of everything, so that way I don't accidentally do something to make you guys mad. Because I don't want to do that. And I don't know how long I'll be ruling or in her place. Because I don't know, we don't know when she plans coming back, honestly. We don't have much information about that. I did send a letter out to her today, though. I did get a response, so that's good at least. But
So she
yeah.
is well then, after the goings on of the ball.
I believe she is safe. And I believe she is as well as she possibly can be.
That's good to hear.
But yes. I might try to set up something to meet with her at some point, but only time can tell after this meeting, honestly.
Why is that?
Just because it seems as if when something just pops up every now and then, unexpectedly, which is understanding when you're ruling, or in this, you know, something just pops up every now and then, and kind of seems like it just pops up every time I'm here. And I haven't gotten really used to it yet, but it's okay. Another thing I wanted to discuss with you were the anti-heroes. I don't know if you've gotten any of those books.
I have received those books, yes.
Yes. I was made aware yesterday that a hooded figure was carrying around the box of them and telling our messenger to distribute them to the Elven Kingdom. Yes. And it's very worrying for the people of the Elven Kingdom of that happening, so I'm not sure if there is anything happening. I know the Nether is closed off, but maybe some sort of way they could have done something. I don't know.
Not that I have been informed or noticed.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. The books that we received were via Theo, your messenger. So I am not sure.
Okay. I just wanted to ask just to see if there was any other information about it, because all I have right now is it was a strange hooded figure, and that doesn't give a lot to go off of. But we will be putting, like, some stuff into works because of that, some more defensive things, like a guard station and whatnot, in order for our people to feel a little bit more safe, if that makes sense.
Yeah, we wouldn't want these messages to turn into radical propaganda.
Yes. No, we wouldn't want that. Do you mind if I ask what your opinion on them is? Or any of your guys' opinions?
This is the first I'm hearing of them.
Yeah, whenever we got the box, should I tell him?
By all means.
Okay. Whenever we got the boxes, I believe it was just Morrigan, myself, and Fang who read them, and then promptly we burn them. So
Yes.
that's
Can I do that?
We can take them for you if you'd like.
If you feel like you need to.
It's up to you if you don't want them. I don't know. I suggested burning them because I didn't want any fear mongering amongst my people. As of right now, these princess points are, for the most part, harmless. I don't haven't heard or caught wind of anything dangerous or erratic or anything of the sort, so I don't see anything bad with continuing with them. I do, in the neutrality sense of things, see both sides. I understand, being in the position of power, how we already rule over kingdoms, and it might not be that much of a change should one of us get immortality. It might just be a matter of time is no longer a threat. But to people who don't sit in the seat of power, they might not understand the type of responsibility that that would hold, and that out of anyone, the princesses are the most fit to have that. So I can understand how they would think that, you know, should a princess come into immortality, what they might reign upon the other kingdoms. But in my opinion, as long as the other kingdoms, you know, stay in their lane, there's no reason for a princess with immortality to act out. That's my honest opinion.
I mean, yes, I do see that side of it. Being from the Elven Kingdom, I do believe that there is some sort of life and a balance with life and death that must happen, but I'm honestly not seeing much of an issue as long as, like you said, no one ever does anything to a kingdom that has that sort of power. Although I guess it may depend on the type of person who does get that power. A bunch of different factors. But speaking for ourselves, if Maholia had gotten that power, I'm not seeing that she would do anything wrong with it. Or any of us could possibly imagine doing anything wrong with it either.
I agree.
Double it and pass it on.
Not sure how you double that reward.
I don't want it.
Then we are in agreement.
Yes. Yes. Just another question that I do have. Not about this, about a separate topic. If you don't mind, tell me if this is overstepping my bounds or anything like that. Do you mind if I ask why it was that the Nether was closed? Or you don't have to answer that if you aren't willing to. It would just make me understand a little bit better.
It's not my story to tell, unfortunately.
Okay.
There was an incident, and I felt that the Nether was in danger, so I thought the best thing to do was to close the borders for an amount of time, either to suss out this danger or simply just to keep it away.
Okay. That is understood. You don't need to elaborate any further if you don't wish to. Like I said, it's up to you or any of you to say why, but if it's not your story, then it's not your story, and that's understandable. My only thing going forward is, do any of you have any questions for me and for the situation on Maholia? Or
should Maholia not wish to return, would there be a coronation for you or for Anthony?
most likely the coronation would be for Anthony. as we still have some laws in place that are preventing me from 100% stepping forward, as I'm not their full-blooded sister. Even though I am older than both of them, I am only their half-sister and was born out of an affair, from what I understand of the situation. And here there are some laws preventing against me being able to claim any sort of right to the throne. So, if anything, it would be Anthony and not myself if Maholia doesn't feel as if she wants to step up to the plate or continue her rule.
Understandable.
Mm-hmm.
My other question is, are there any changes that you plan to enact as reigning princesses right now? As of right now.
As of right now, no. I think my sister did a very good job when she was ruling, and a lot of the things that she put in place I want to keep. As that being, the alliance that we have, maybe making it more official than just a verbal agreement, but talking with other princesses who are in rule right now who may want to agree to an alliance or want to talk further on an alliance that we may already have. I do know that we have one with the Mermaid Kingdom.
We adjusted the agreement a little.
Yes,
We
but
fixed it a little bit.
but the agreement is indeed still a neutrality agreement.
Mm-hmm.
Not an alliance.
Correct.
Yes, it's they did something. I'm not sure 100%.
A neutrality pack. It's a I won't
yes.
bother you, you won't bother me.
Yes.
I have one with the Winter Kingdom.
Okay.
Are there could I pry and ask if there were any additional clauses that you added to that neutrality pact? I can give an example of mine to, share and be forthright. With the Winter Kingdom.
think we did.
Oh.
We didn't really add anything to it. It was just like more adjusted to the terms we already had.
We made
To
some
like
edits.
not give them as much.
I can tell you if you're interested. I remember.
I would love to.
I believe there was one clause that stated something along the lines of the Elven Kingdom would agree to aid the mermaids against their enemies or something like that. And we changed it to we will aid them against mutual enemies.
Wonderful.
Which would imply that we both have to be enemies. And the other one was that we would provide them with water breathing potions if we had any. And we don't have any.
We're just gonna say we don't have any all the
We're just
time.
gonna say we don't have any.
Well, your main supplier is closed, so.
So
Good job.
so it works out.
And may I ask, this neutrality pact, was this signed by yourself and Kano and Coral and oh darn, I'm trying to remember Coral's advisor's name. Is it Jonah?
Yeah.
I don't
I don't
remember.
think it was officially signed.
No, it wasn't officially signed.
I don't think Maholia signed it yet. From what
It's,
I understand.
it's just like an open book in their kingdom, in their library right now. Don't actually know that.
I do believe
Well,
that
my
Princess Maholia has a
recommendation-
signed copy. I do believe he has a formally signed documentation, which means that the words cannot be changed on our part. So if anyone were to mess with the one that's currently made in the Mermaid Kingdom, show them the differences.
Ah, wonderful. I would suggest maybe either rewriting that document and getting both princesses to sign. It's much easier legally if they're both on the same page. It's helped me wonders, I will say.
Yes. I'm not sure if they are aware that those changes were made to it. So
I feel like if they did, they would have come for us by now.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, it's good for Princess Coral to know. If she was the one who sent out the document, then if it was changed and amended, then she should probably know. And if she wasn't the one who sent out the document, then that person should probably be reprimanded for I don't know, coercion. What's a better word? I guess just straight up lying.
Fraud.
Not from your part. Fraud. Thank you. On their part.
I
not
think
yours.
Maholia was forced into it
Oh,
by one of their
better.
people.
I don't know if that's entirely the case. I do believe she made this agreement on good conscience, and when she realized that it would cause difficulties with current alliance we have with you, she went quickly to go make the changes with the prince. So I at least am understanding that both of them are aware of the changes.
Wonderful. Then ignore what I said. I'm trying to think if there's any other questions that I currently have. I don't know if you girls have any questions for Lady Annabelle.
Friendship?
Friendship. Handshake.
friends.
Friendship.
All right. Well, Anthony, would you like to discuss further courting or no? That's up to you.
Before I say, before courting happens, another part of the, like, obviously alliance was just following laws, and one thing that I do request, even of allies, is that should you need to come to the Nether, you let me know, or you send a missive that you'll be in the Nether at some point.
Yes.
Should I not be able to attend, then I can have someone cater to you and help you throughout the more dangerous parts of your walk to where you may need to go.
Yes, of course. I definitely want to make sure all laws are withheld or upheld with both parties. Yeah. You hear that one?
I don't do
Why
anything
are you
bad.
looking at me?
If anybody we're gonna be breaking some laws, it would be these two. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
You can't say that out loud.
You are
I
welcome
didn't
in
even
the
do
Nether.
anything.
I just need to know when you are there. I don't need to accidentally find one of you and it be seen as snooping or, trespassing. So, yes.
It would also be good to avoid having a elf die on our land.
Yes. Yes, I would hate for everyone to see an elf was burnt to a crisp and war be waged upon me, because they like to act first.
I've noticed.
What can I say? I have a reputation of not
I'd-
being liked.
I have
Yes,
a
Karma?
request, but I don't know how possible it is. The waystone placement not being in a spot where if we were to come through that within a step or two, we would immediately fall into water.
Oh, you mean it from the boat?
Yes. Especially
Okay.
since it's that one block bridge from the boat to...
Where would you
Should we choose to take the
suggest?
waystone?
Yeah. Like on the
It could
dock where
be-
there are fences, or...
Yeah, there's that little
Plank.
there's that little outcropping behind the boat that could be that's fenced in. It used to be up here by the covered walkway, but I understand it was moved for the ball.
Right.
So a lot of people were able to attend via via boat.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I understand Karma's concern. There was a close call at the ball with the mermaids placing down water, and it's just very close to the Waystone.
Oh, right. Yes, I believe I heard something about that from Theo.
To be frank, say if I was on that dock and they placed water and it shoved me and I fall into the ocean, I will not be able to get out.
Yes. Yes. I believe Theo was there whenever that incident occurred. And
Yes, I think Theo and Charlotte.
Yeah. Don't know if I just want to say I'm sorry for that one if the mermaids haven't already, but I could look into getting the location changed. I'm not sure how possible it would be for me personally to do, but we could look into getting it changed. So that way it's more safe if you ever want to enter via the Waystone.
Yes, I do understand. It's like, I understand it needs to be near water, so if, say, a mermaid comes through and needs to jump in, they're able to. Just where it's not so accessible to water, where if a flow of water went through, that it would make it where we would not be able to get out.
Yes, that's
We
understandable.
can definitely get out. I've done it plenty of times already.
I find it very
haven't,
difficult to fly out of swimming.
It's not flying. There's land right next to it that you can just jump on. At least, that's been my experience.
I would assume your experience was with specific armor, though.
I mean, yeah, but also it's very close. Where I've been building, it's about maybe 6 blocks away.
Ah.
So anytime I accidentally walk off or something, I'm usually right over there, pretty fine.
I will say, though, your concern is duly noted and is certainly something we wish to respect regardless, as you are our allies. So I'm sure that we will find a way to be able to mend the build in such a sense that, that won't become a concern anymore.
Yes, it was just a frightening instance.
Understandable.
Would it help to put a ladder on the same side as the boat instead of the other side?
I mean,
And also make the plank
both
bigger?
sides.
But yeah. I mean, Waystone or not, that would just be nice in general.
Thank you.
Delicious
These
book.
plates are
knowledge
very
for dinner.
testy sometimes.
I love the taste of leather.
Yep.
Oops.
Oh.
Have some bread.
Oh,
I'm
thank you.
being given things. I'm not currently hungry, but thank you.
Have a cookie.
Thank you. Ooh, sweet berry. Nom, nom, nom.
Ah, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
There's
Is there
cookies in the world?
Not from me.
Not for me.
I was reading your
Okay.
mind. I don't know if you want to plan a future get together, to hang out and make friends. Up to
That would be nice.
And I feel like
It's like a play date.
I mean, it would also be nice if, you're technically an heir, right?
Yes, I am an
mean,
heir.
It would be nice that you'd also be there if you had the time. If it's heirs for heirs.
I mean, yeah, I could definitely make that happen if you guys would be interested in that.
I don't mean this is in like this is me being like, hey, want to go on a date. I meant like friend.
Yes.
I want to make that clear. I'm not hitting on you right now. I promise.
Yes, yeah, I understand.
I can change that.
Oh.
What?
Oh. Okay.
Like,
okay.
never mind.
Can we go to the Nether Kingdom?
We can have a picnic in the Nether. Would that be alright, Morgan?
As long as it's somewhere safe. There's also the bar that I'm sure Dan
the
would
bar
not
is
mind.
Full of.
I mean,
guests.
it's always rowdy, but I'm sure if we let Dan know, he can accommodate a quieter setting. Yeah, you know those piglins, they like to party, and Endermen, they like to
come through the
party.
portal.
They do. Oh.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, the area that we have the portal in is it's lit up, but it would need to be the full concentrated power of the sun for the piglins to not
Full concentrated power of
power
the
of
sun.
the sun to not for them not to be there. So I do.
It's fine. We can
They're in the walls.
one shot them.
Oh my
That's
God,
true.
Those are so powerful. It's crazy.
That is also true.
We're great for war.
Great backline.
Of course, we
Being
want to.
serious.
I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. Of course, we want to avoid war at all costs right now, Anthony.
Sure.
What do you mean? Okay.
I don't fret. The Netherians are more than prepared. I was able to attend one of their combat trainings recently under Advisor Fang, and he showed great prowess. So,
That sounds so fun.
It was certainly very interesting. I'm glad you weren't there, though. It would have made fun of you.
Hold on, Nat. Well,
Playfully.
His combat's pretty good. I mean, you've killed me like countless times.
Haven't you
by
died,
accident?
like, a lot? Oh.
Yeah, I'm just
Gone
trying to
down,
do
gone
my
down.
job.
Being a
and
knight is a
protecting-
very troublesome duty sometimes.
That is
there's
very
many
true.
royals that get in the way and go about their business, and you're just trying to do your own job. It's sort of like an advisor, except you're just paid
Oh.
less.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yes, it-
Well, I'm not going to say no to the training. Because with this allyship, I don't ever see us going to war with each other. So there's no point in, keeping that kind of on the, as a secret.
I have a question.
Yes.
In that training, can we do the plan me and Lana thought of?
You can practice it not where we practiced stuff last time.
Okay.
Not with you anywhere close.
Well, I have to be close to
look
put
at
the
me
end
like that.
crystals down.
And crystals.
is
You
that?
can. Well, no, we'll talk later. It's a combat tactic that we loosely discussed, but I think Elena's under the
We spoke
impression right
about
now
it for, like,
that
2
Karma is going to
seconds, so
do
I
it
didn't
on
get-
her versus them doing it together on someone else. Which I believe it's the latter.
area is so small.
It's the latter. I don't think it's going to be done to you.
I also can't really see well in the Nether, and you know this.
That's true.
It's so musty all the time.
But no, you are more than welcome. I want to say that Fang might be planning an additional training session with the knights, so I can talk to him about you two coming along.
Yes.
It's I learned a lot, I will say. I learned a lot from Fang.
And then maybe they can teach Anthony how to aim, as we had another incident over at the fireworks. So.
Oh,
Well, that's something
There
I'm
was
sure we
a
could
lot
also
of
teach. To be honest, it'd be actually quite nice to see if any of you would like to come for some bow training. I'd be more than.
Yes,
I'm quite well
please.
versed in a bow. Crossbows are a similar approach, but not quite as extensive. You have more crossbow experience with all the piglins and the bows are my expertise.
I found
Can I
out
find
I'm
a
okay
personal
with the bow.
trainer for my interest?
Yeah,
Morgan.
Dan.
Oh, okay.
I don't know anyone else who dabbles in that karma.
Okay. I'm not good with a sword or a bow.
I would love to attend. I will say also that I'm more of a frontliner myself.
Very
But
understandable.
it's good to know.
Yes, certainly. If nothing else, it does help you to learn dodging tactics.
True. From incoming.
Correct. That's something we can start making. As for your picnic, that is certainly something you guys can decide at some point if that's interesting. And I know that regardless, I'm sure Annabelle, just as she is continuing to learn more about you and your people, would be more than happy to attend that. So. Rain.
Oh.
I was like, why did the sun just disappear into the sky?
Bye.
Saw the change and went, oh no. But it's fine.
Is there anything else we would think to need to discuss, Kano, or?
Nothing that I can think of at all. Personally, I think we've discussed all matters. So again, I think just to recap, if any questions about Maholia, you're more than welcome to come to us. We have the means to contact her about anything, even though she's not here, so we can address that. As for this courting time, or just even you don't have to consider courting in the exact manner if you don't wish. You can as a get together to establish proper friendships. And to that, whenever you wish, you can obviously contact myself or Princess Annabelle directly, since not even Princess, Lady Annabelle, since you are indeed the leading ruler in this case, you have the means to both plan and attend this meeting. So that can be entirely in your court if you so wish to coordinate that. Otherwise, it's just a matter of making sure you join up. Else I personally can think of, just know that Anthony is quite an in-demand bachelor, so if you get to know him, it is very important to do so in good timing.
Is
Wow.
that so?
Oh, I guess so.
That's the first I'm hearing that he's very in demand, honestly, but...
Oh yes, Anthony, you should tell them.
right. You did go on a date recently with the Winter's heir.
No, not Winter. Seraph.
No? Seraph's. Never mind, sorry.
Estelle.
Oh.
It was for their end task, apparently.
Oh. It's for the so were they serious about it though?
Yeah, I mean, we talked a lot. Me and Estelle.
Aw,
I got a tour of their kingdom. It was cool.
that's nice.
But okay, if there's not... Oh,
No.
Go ahead.
No, I was just filling the space with because I wasn't really sure what to say.
Yeah. But if there's something else anybody else here wants to discuss, I think we've covered everything on our end.
No, if there's anything else that we think of that we should put in the alliance or you think of in the written document, be sure, if you guys are writing it, just put it in there. We'll take a look at it when my advisor is next available, and we can get those documents officiated.
Awesome.
So
Here.
Hmm?
The whisper.
Hmm?
The whisper.
I did.
Is that what you were talking
Anthony, what are you doing?
I was thinking it was still raining.
Yes, you can hear it.
I can't
What's
see
happening?
it that well.
What? See what?
The rain.
Oh, so stand here.
Oh,
Oh, that's a bit.
why do we have this out opened?
Yeah, that's. I don't know. I don't have blocks. That
It's always
cover it.
been open, unfortunately. It's never been closed. Just don't notice it.
You asked.
We're gonna talk.
could I make one final request of you, any of you? Would you possibly be able to sleep so this rain could go away?
Oh, yes.
I don't think it's a thunderstorm anymore.
Oh, is it not?
Yeah, the thunder's gone.
Oh, it's not.
That's why everybody got out of bed.
Let's see. It's not a far glide. I'm kidding.
No, we can walk.
Hold on.
Oh.
Night, Kaya!
Listen, I will fix it. It's
We can get other
Kaya.
blocks. We can go downstairs and get blocks from
You
the
can't-
resource
We have a
vault.
whole
You can't
bunch.
I'm
jump
not
on
that.
this.
See, that's a lot of effort.
It's just as much effort as what you're doing.
Nope. See.
You can't, Kaya. You can't jump on this.
Oh, I think they're making overhead.
No, just so that they can walk to.
It's gracious.
Oh.
If they touch water once, they're going to be fine. They have. It's
I
a limited
don't
time
know.
span.
I don't know.
Well, it's part of getting to know the Netherians. They're more stalwart than you think. Morgan was able to get here
To be
quite fine.
considerate.
I understand. We're being
Yeah,
very
exactly.
courteous, but Morgan's right here already before you even did that.
Listen.
It's not always physical, Chancellor.
Ah, I see.
I will go. And
Well, if
the
it's easier,
girl-
we could just go through the floor and we
Oh,
could go to
right.
my room, and it's probably even easier.
I can. Okay. Well, that worked. I can go and they can TP to me. So I will meet you all in the office.
All right. Some no cut.
Just- Oh.
Like now. Oh, hello.
Oh,
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Yes, I did.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine. Well, thank you for having us. I appreciate it. Should you need anything, let us know. And yes, we will talk with you later.
It's a pleasure meeting you, Lady Annabelle. I like your dress. Bye.
Thank you.
All right, everybody, on the bus.
All right,
Let's go.
pile in. Everybody. 1, 2, 1, 2. Pile in.
Yes.
Nothing. Thank you. For
You're
having
welcome.
us.
Of course.
Have a safe trip.
I'll hopefully be back sometime to keep working. Also, I worked on a partial wall design. If at any point you want to stop over there and look at it and let me know if you like it or not. I kind of was told
For the
to-
spa.
Yeah,
Oh.
for the sauna.
Okay.
I was told to try and keep it in line with your architecture, and I'm not so knowledgeable on that. Kind of different, but
Yeah, no worries. I could definitely go and take a look at it, and then I could send over a message.
all right. Well, thank you.
Mhm.
And goodbye. Karma.
I got your wall. I'm so sorry.
I was, you know what? I was gonna ask, and then I figured that maybe I just lost it.
well, I'm glad she brought it
Oh,
back.
okay,
Otherwise,
she's good. All right. Never. Sorry.
what are you doing
Gotta go.
here?
Just wanted to make sure she was good. All right. Go on. Go ahead. Talk. Bye.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Pleasure to
See you
see you again
later.
as always, Princess
See
Morgan.
you later.
See you later.
Very clear.
That
Okay.
went well.
Well, you handled it quite spectacularly, Annabelle.
I hope so. That was nerve-wracking. I didn't like it. Okay.
Well, you did fine.
I
See,
mean-
you're friendly.
I mean, yes, they are friendly. One of them a little bit more than the other two, I will say, but
I know.
um,
I was quite surprised.
What
yeah,
did you
I wasn't expecting that.
what did you think of the heirs?
Very nice. Very respectable. I don't know what else you want me to say.
No,
I
I'm
think
just curious.
I think that's brief enough. That's fine.
Yeah.
But I was surprised. I was not expecting. I mean, I guess it's understandable. You both are of elven make, and so you know, it's not surprising that they would find you both attractive.
Mm.
Did they say that out loud?
Did
No,
they?
I think it was just implied.
I'm
in
simply
their
saying
words.
that they seem to be you know, I think they certainly were very interested in wanting to cooperate.
I think friendship is more what they were looking for. Well, Lana. But yeah, I don't know how to deal with that. I'm sorry. I don't flirt. I don't do that. That's very
Is that not that's not your thing?
I don't. It makes me feel awkward. I don't
Why?
know.
I don't like it.
That's quite
You both
alright.
are siblings.
The best relationships are those that are forged with friendship first. So I think it's important you start there either way.
Just be careful if you do go over there.
Mm-hmm. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Because we may die. We don't regen over
Oh. Oh, that's
Yeah,
fair.
that's-
Yes,
Yeah.
I have been there a number of times. Again, once you get more used to it, it's not terribly as scary. And we again, since we're allies with them, it's a very trusted spot, and all the means we have to get to places are just as easily accessible. Just, you know, don't jump into any lava pools or touch any monsters that happen to be in there.
there. Why are you looking at me?
Oh, I don't know. Someone who jumped through that window 5 times today already.
Oh,
yeah,
I
we
just
tried
realized
to-
you guys. Yeah, it looks nice. I appreciate the effort.
Mm-hmm.
We
we
haven't
tried.
fixed evolved.
No.
It's something.
Actually, it's
better
quite
than
good that you
presentable.
did, because I do believe that I think I may have informed Advisor Fang that something had happened, but I don't think I did, to be honest, because I wouldn't have wanted to worry him. So this was good to hear it is. Oh.
Fix the wall
Oh.
real quick. Hold on.
Oh, that's
Sorry.
what happened. That was
Oh, I was confused.
the world slowed for a
Sorry.
moment. That wasn't on your fault.
Oh.
It was a big moment there.
Okay.
I was like, is there that big of an awkward silence?
Sorry, my brain.
No, that was,
Things were happening.
it wasn't
in it.
entirely you. Don't worry.
Okay. Is there anything else we should talk about beforehand, or we go off or do our own things, or no?
I don't think so. I guess I just want to remind you that even though we are indeed allied with the Nevarians, we can still be somewhat particular about what we say. As you know, in our negotiations especially, they're not always going to be entirely forthright with us.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to do what is best for their kingdom, and so it's best that we, you know, continue to protect ourselves. I will be honest, I completely
Our
made up the
secrets.
fact that, you know, I know that, at least when I talked with Maholia last, that the contract was amended without the mermaid's permission, and we've not yet told them. But Morgan seemed to be pushing it a little bit further, so I simply told her that to get her to
Mm-hmm.
discontinue the conversation. I think it was worth her knowing. So again, we
Okay.
want to be honest, but sometimes you can be selective. You don't have to tell them everything in order to establish a good connection
presentable.
with them. Well, not exactly. We want to be sincere, but not everyone needs to know everything about what's going on in the kingdom. That is all.
Okay.
Okay.
Again, I trust your judgment as princess, and I'm not going to disregard what you said. And I'm quite pleased that you're taking on this well, in the stead of Maholia. But I just want to remind you that, as your advisor, you're not required to tell people everything that's happening.
Right. Understood. Would you be willing to write up that agreement that with them, or would you want me to do that?
I can.
I don't know if I
if you
can word it as
wish.
fancy.
I certainly can give it a shot. And then what I can do is I can leave a draft in your care, and you can read it over. And then once you've seen if it fits to what you would like, then we can send a copy of it to the Netherians to check over. And then at that point, if they agree to it, we can finalize an official signing date. Put that into have it legalized. Placed at all places. Though again, like I said before, because this is sort of a princess on princess agreement, it's different than laws that we would usually put into our own kingdom basement. Again, part of the assortment of powers we have, so we don't have to go through the council to officiate this agreement like we would with the laws regarding previously with Stead and Rule.
Right, understood. Yes. Okay. Then whenever you're done with that, you can just put it in my room or something. Or yeah, basically. But
right. Wonderful. Then I will take my leave. I wish to allow you to talk freely. Stifling some. So discusses.
Oh.
Will you retire for the night, or
if there's
will
no
you
other
be around?
need of me, otherwise I'm more than happy to be around. I can work on drafting up that document right away. I wanted to give you space. I realized sort of doing what I did with Maholia, and I don't wish to do the exact same thing with you. So I wish to give you talk with Anthony, Kaya, as I assume you will trust them more than you will me.
Oh.
I will.
Well, I don't want you to feel like your presence is a bother at all.
Oh no, I don't. Trust me. I just to make sure that you know that you don't have to be confined by what I'm saying. I want you to feel free to act as you wish.
Okay.
But if you need me, I will be in my room. I'll be there for probably 10 minutes or so. If you... A draft of the...
Right. Thank you.
Of course.
Why do you
Yeah. Okay. I want to give them some space. It's hard because I don't... But I also wish for them to know they are welcome to do what they wish to do. With Maholia, I wanted to be guiding because of the fact that she needs... With Annabelle, I'm not as worried. Which I know is weird, probably, to some people. But I have never doubted her, and I think especially I am judging myself being a bit more particular because and I worried I interjected too much. Eyes immediately. So I don't want to scare her or make her feel like what she's choosing to do is invalid, so I wish to have her make her own provide assistance where needed. Okay, let's start working on this draft of this document then. Okay, so, all right. Let's see here. Perhaps actually, you know what I should do? Actually, hold on. I believe finalized somewhere. Might be in the library. So, it is. What I'm going to leave this here. I wish to make sure that people can't hear me. They can't. So. Is that? Okay. Anyways, okay. Go up here. Pause. We have that. tree. Yeah, Elven lots. That's all. I don't know right there. So I'm going to quick. Alright. Okay, zombie outside. Good. Alright, okay, so we're not. Okay, so alright. Okay. In accordance with both Elven and Netherrian law. Sorry. In the presence of no. Within this document are written words of bind. Which hold both elves and Netherrians to be contractually obligated to one another to fulfill the aforementioned to see here as well. Put there. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That. One. Netherrians and the elves and Netherrians promise to form an official alliance in which all members of both Elven and Nether kingdoms will be that's something. Social alliance. All members of the Elven kingdoms will be automatically placed alliance into this alliance. Signing of this agreement. Right there. Okay. Article 2. Yeah. Article 2. Maybe, see, last or quantity of the Nether and the Nether Kingdom and Elven Kingdom will is welcome to ask for the aid of the Nether Kingdom at any time. Do pause. Not limited to see situations or event planning, agreements, etc. The Nether Kingdom is welcome to things perfect. More. Green. Yes. Yeah. Alliance. Remember.
Oops, I blocked the entrance. Annabelle, did you take the book from here?
No, why?
Or did you put it in the wrong spot?
Princess Marina is the mermaids, right?
Yes.
Okay. Ah.
I have no idea.
I didn't do anything. Why is
I
this
fixed it,
open?
it's fine. Come in. Oh.
Alright, that's fine. Science. Let's include living outside of the kingdoms. In case well. Article 2, and following. The king is ask the same things of the any time with 2 calls. That's the mutual interests both kingdoms will be pursued by those of either, meaning the Elven will pick out the best interests of the Nether. In leadership, pick out the best interests of the Elven. Let's see here. Both kingdoms will remain entirely independent of one another. Any laws that are currently in place not be changed by this alliance. To help them in terms of fresh operations will scope is very best interest. Both kingdoms are entirely independent of one another. Respect the other. Any laws in place? Place. Any law? No standing legislation. Legislation changed. Have any made between the Nether and elves? It will be fair and just for both kingdoms, with any of or with the both Oh. Seem very fine. Anthony. Bit concerned. If she's fine, does that mean that Kaya's with her? Why is no one telling me anything? I don't like this. Pause. Trade. Oh, no. Any others that may come into conflict? This invitation are hereby no lines can be made that this one both this first this is this makes sense. I might add this. The princesses of both kingdoms are expected to maintain contact with another and communicate any important as a sign of continued. Neither kingdom is expected to share anything unfit, but this alliance should be connected to says or meeting notes. It, but operation should serve as foundation for this alliance. As this, or I should say, this communication occur on as regular a base as the current princess is. have the aid of each other. You'll pursue mutual interests. They're married entirely. Another changed. All trade agreements will be fair and just for both kingdoms. Kingdom royalties to regulate with one another. We have what? Actually, members of each kingdom are expected to be out one. Now, I'll leave it as is. Any extra sections can be within. Those spare. This. Any current says in place for that may conflict with stipulations in this agreement are considered null and void. On signing of this document. Unless amendments are made to accommodate. There. Expected, we mentioned the law, no loopholes that taken advantage of. I don't think there are any. Oh yes, kingdom wishes to discontinue this alliance. They are welcome to do so without permission of the other kingdom. Written communication of this solution. Solution. Be sent to the prince of the kingdom. Page does it. Let's see here. May do that. That. 5, if any. 2 this alliance are requested. They present. They require a meeting in the current and active princesses of kingdoms to meet with their respective all of them require you majority vote. If that is let's just say meeting is required. Let's see. I could put this at the last page. Copy this. This one. So, this document rates of binding, which I'll hold both out. Actually, I'll do one build after. As invariants was for each alliances. All members of both the Elven. These members. Spelling. It's this constant. Elven Kingdom as well. Nether Kingdom. Nations. Scuffy. Celebration. Each of both kingdoms pursued by those in charge of either. Let's see here. Let's say aid is not required. Out. Expand this out by one more page, I think. Okay. That there, okay. Page, move it, scooch down one. Boom. Yeah. That one. Okay. Copy. Paste. Wait. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. down. Get a saving of this document. So we want to check some systems real quick. To be free of charge, but both princesses must agree to the terms of aid I did is given. No, that sounds free of charge, but if payment is required, both princesses must agree to the asked. There, yeah, okay, so they'll have children of both kingdom. The mutual interests of both sued by those in charge of either kingdom. Ship. Seek out the best interests of the kingdom. Works. All citizens will do their best to complete culture of the other when visiting. And both others with laws no agreement. And let's see here. A date. No, it's to say. Any Carefulness. It's down. Both kingdoms will entirely dependent of one falls. Feels like I put that would be quite nice. I just don't know what we want yet. Just to fill the space, because I like filling space up with things. Let's see here. Done already. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's see here. If formal, war is formally enacted by either member of this alliance, it's actually here. If either kingdom wishes to enact war on another kingdom outside of this alliance, advising by the sit kingdom ship is That sounds ridiculous. Rising of is required. Let's do that. Simple enough. It's hard. By the see here. Is assumed. No, that sounds incorrect. Other kingdom is privy to advise action. We'll leave it at that. See if either elves or Nether wishes to, or agree to advise action. As for both kingdoms, with the approval for trade, so there, right? Right. Yeah. This is a Netherian alliance contract. Sound. Some door. Opening and closing constantly. Maybe. Huh. Well, I'm going to open this up, I think. What's going on? Just in case, we'll see. Interesting. Oh. Interesting. Oh, either way, let's go see if we can bring this to Annabelle's room. If she's still around, we will take care of things. If not, I'll probably send this over to bed. It's getting later. Day. Right. Wonderful. To Annabelle, just this way. Knock knock, is anyone there? Right. I'm going to take this and put this in mailbox, I suppose. Oh, well, there is none. I could put it somewhere. Chest. Somebody do I? To get some stuff then, I suppose. Why are the potatoes here? That's absolutely ridiculous. Some, I suppose. I could just go to the ball. Right, we just need some wood. I sometimes need drops. Miscellaneous stone, dirt, oak. Just need some planks. Signs, perhaps? Any signs of that? Of course not. And what's that? Well, I suppose they're talking. Right. Happen. Thing. I can't tell people are anymore, so fortunately it's going to happen. A lot. Well, that is embarrassing. Say at the moment. I would have had an idea there. My insight is not. It's not quite. Why? Anyone here still? I assume not. Yeah, I'll be polite. I'll put this inside. Yeah. Oh. Okay, now. Well, that was more than I thought to do today, but you know, I think we accomplished quite a lot. And I know this week coming, I will not have much time, so it was worth it. Alright, let's go in here and let us ensure everything's good to go, and then we should be set to tarry off. So I'm going to just do that, and everything should be fine. And everything should be good to go. Right, we shall, I think, attend to things there. Alright, wonderful. Then we shall be taken care of. Right, time for us to set off. Okay, thank you everyone for joining. I appreciate it. I hope you have a lovely, this was 2 hours long. I was not expecting this to be a 2 hour long video. Have fun watching it. Bye.